Hi everybody, I need your help. It's been a lot harder to find summer tutoring students than I thought it would be. Even though there's a lot of people out there that would really benefit from tutoring over the summer, um, I need to find them. There's two reasons why summer tutoring is super effective and even more effective than tutoring during the school year. Firstly, you worked really hard last year to learn a bunch of stuff that you really need, and you don't want to forget it. Our brains forget things on purpose, like you don't remember what you ate for lunch 2 years ago on the third Tuesday in May because you don't need to, and that's a good thing that you forget that. One of the most important ways that we signal our brain what to keep is what gets used. And to learn a thing just before finals and then not recall it for 3 months is the perfect recipe to tell your brain that you're not going to need that and it should dump it. It's easily remedied though, because all we have to do is ask some questions that use those neurons, and then a thing called synaptic potentiation will occur, and those neurons will get stronger, and you'll tell your brain that you really do want to keep that stuff, and you'll have it for next year. So that brings me to the second reason why summer tutoring is very effective. And that is because summer tutoring is the single most effective way to get a leg up on your classmates. And that matters. Because in our system, you're constantly going to get compared to your classmates. What the class as a whole knows dictates the pace of the course and how much material gets to be covered, and grades too. So if you happen to be on the top of the bell curve in your class, lectures are going to feel pretty good. You're going to understand most of what happens in lecture. Homework is going to be nice and smooth and manageable. You're going to get good grades, and you're going to get lots of praise for what you're doing, just because in relationship to what the whole class knows, you know a little more. On the flip side, if you know less, if you're on the bottom of the bell curve for a class that you're being compared to, well then, it means that you don't know some things that other people know. So when they go to talk in lecture to try and make new concepts make sense, you're going to miss some stuff. Naturally, it's going to, oh, I didn't know a couple things, so I don't understand what's happening. And most students, as soon as that happens in lecture, check out. It just happens. You can tell them, hey, if you don't get it, stop and ask a question. But it's really hard to get them to do that. Usually they just check out. Homework is going to feel like unmanageable. So you didn't quite get the concept in lecture, you didn't quite get the examples, now you have to complete the homework assignment, and you're not sure what to do. That's a tough situation to be in. And what usually happens is corners are cut one way or another, and people just don't get a very good grasp of the material that they're ultimately going to need to learn more things. So that's two reasons why everyone should consider getting tutoring for the summer. But in addition to that, I know that there's a lot of people that are actually taking summer courses right now, and they're trying to learn a whole year's worth of material in a very compact time period. And for them, for a lot of people, it means that if they don't pass the class, they wouldn't graduate next year, or they wouldn't be eligible for a program or a scholarship that they want to apply to. And it's easy not to pass the class because it's a whole year's worth of material. If it's online, it means you have to be very self-guided, and that can be very difficult. And if it's online also, it means that it may be very difficult to ask the teacher questions. You have to send them an email, wait for a response, and it is ineffective for many students. So I need your help finding the people who are either in summer classes or would like to get a jump start to make next school year easier. Thanks. The video won't stop.